Starbucks. So Starbucks apparently is thinking about moving their headquarters to Tennessee. And this is a story that's really upset Tom, so I want to read this to all of you guys.
Furious.
Seattle could lose $750 million as Starbucks expands in Tennessee, adding 6,000 jobs. But they're struggling to persuade woke workers to move from Seattle to a new headquarters in Tennessee. So can you imagine? Because Tennessee is not going to be, and by the way, I wonder how much Tennessee is excited about the woke workers moving to Tennessee. So think about the issue there. Rob, what clip is this?
This is a newscast from Seattle talking about the move.
It's 2 minutes and 52 seconds.
They jump right into it.
Okay,
We
go
can cut
for
it
it.
off.
Go for it.
Preston, make no mistake about it. Starbucks has been looking for office space outside of Seattle for months now, likely frustrated by a Seattle mayor that has been appearing at protests outside stores, the labor unrest within Starbucks and its stores, and the higher taxes that have been approved in Washington State and the city of Seattle. I am told that Starbucks has been actively looking for office space in Bellevue, but has now pivoted to the volunteer state and the lower tax threshold there. It is a company synonymous with this.
Okay, so you can pause it right there. You can pause it right there. So we know what the story is. Tom, why is this such a big deal?
Well, it's a big deal because there's two stories in the middle of this. Story number one, once again, a blue state puts public policy in place, and they're about to get the consequence of a tax base moving out. First of all, the company moves its headquarters. Second of all, and by the way, the company's registered headquarters has a lot to do with income tax in the state, and there's no income tax for citizens in Washington. But the unintended consequences, you're about to lose all these jobs, everything going there. And then on the other hand, it's kind of funny, all of the woke do-gooders, the pearl-clutching, liberals who are going down there to Common Sense Tennessee. And by the way, Tennessee also has no income tax except on dividends, Pat. And they have, ready for this, 31% lower housing cost. So you can move down to Tennessee and get lower housing costs and less rain and less liberalism and less nuttiness than you get in Seattle. And guess what? But some of the workers are saying, I don't want it. You know what I love about this? Stay in Seattle and be unemployed. Let people in Nashville get jobs and fill the void. Guess what? The issue that's going to be in Nashville is, how many people does Starbucks need, and how many people do we have in Nashville graduating and all these things that now could come and work there? But the people of Tennessee are saying, look, we don't make what happened to Austin happen to us. We don't want a bunch of blue Californians moving down here and turning Austin lavender and making Austin weird.
That is a form of immigration, though, Tom. If you think about it, like if you look at EU and compare that to us, we look at EU as countries. EU looks at EU as states, right? Because I can move the passport and move around, and that's why eventually Brexit happened. They're like, listen, we don't want to have anything to do with you guys. And by the way, remember when I said that?
You're free to work in EU.
Yeah, you remember when I said can you pull up the Poland tourism? The number is 28 million if it's international people coming in, but I think the number is like 60 million if it's internal people traveling, Urlaub, vacation, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if you think about that. Some people in the States, if you look at every state in America as a country, like the way we look at Europe. So imagine Texas is a country. Idaho is a country. California is a country. Florida is a country. It may get to a point where, I'm hoping that Florida becomes like Poland and says, look, here's kind of where we are. We're not accepting everybody. And I don't know if we'll ever get there because of the way the Constitution is set up. I don't know what the level of controls that they have here. The only state
Texans like to say, remember, it's the Republic of Texas.
That's right. But again, they still sold to the U.S. It was still a land that they sold. So it's a tricky situation, but you're going to see some of that stuff happen, and we're voting in America. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Tourism in 2025, 59 million, and internationally, 22 to 23 million. On some reports, 26 to 28 million. Vinny, what do you think? What are you thinking here?
I don't know.
I'm talking specifically. I'm talking specifically with people moving from states to other states where you don't want their crazy policies to move in.
That's one of the points I was talking to you on Monday about how Adam is always like, come over here and come. And then when I'm on the freeway and I'm furious and I'm literally getting pissed off at Adam because I'm not a fan of it, Pat. It's like you have to bust your butt to put people in power in your own state to do the right thing. And we're always baffled. We're always baffled. Like, why do they keep putting in Newsoms? Why do they keep putting in these people? Why is Kate Boyd? Because the odds are California, a place like California, is going to keep going Democrat, and they're going to keep putting these people in. You look at New York, these Mamdanis, that's what the people want, Pat. The rich people are going to slowly leave, but the ones that are promised all this free stuff, they're going to keep staying, and they're going to keep staying, and they're going to keep voting for these people. So I'm anti, hey, you know what? Your place sucks. Everybody come here. Miami. I'm sorry. New York. It sucks. Cali. Everybody come here. No. Why? The people should be voting for the leaders that they want to make the changes and make the state a better state. Because if that's the case, everybody just move to Florida.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the United States right now, Pat, who's kicking butt right now? It's us. Florida. That's why I'm here. That's why you're here. That's why.
Hope this stays.
I just hope it stays. And I'm like, and I understand
everything in their power to mess this up. Trust me, they're gonna try to do everything in their power to undermine DeSantis. They're gonna try to do everything in their power to mess up his record and what he's done.
And it's slowly happening. How many Democrat people have just won some races in the state?
Yeah.
And it's those policies. I don't want to hear.
The city of Miami, although,
I agree.
Adam can tell us about this. The actual mayor of Miami City is not as strong as the county people are, but still, it's a step in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and I know I bust your balls about it all the time, but I don't want the attitude shouldn't be, hey, your place sucks, come here.
We got some news here today. Last time we did this, it moved very, very fast. We have 200 signed hats from the PBD podcast, and here's what we're doing. Those of you that buy the hats, you know about it. Those of you that don't buy the hats, you don't know. But we probably have a good 80 different selections of hats from Valuetainment, Future Looks Bright, Faith Over Fear, PBD podcast. So here's what we're doing today. Rob, if you want to play this clip, actually before playing the clip, you order 4 hats, okay? Any of the 4 hats that we have on our selection on vtmerch.com. And you have to make sure you add the 4 hats as well as the signed hat. That's the way you get the signed hat. If you buy all the 4 hats together, Rob, the bundle is $200 for a total 5 hats with one of them being signed. So with that being said, Rob, go ahead and play this clip with all the videos that we have with the incredible actor that's in the video. Go ahead. Good looking guys.
Look at that stud.
Look at that, VT.
That's
they did good right there. That was good.
Yeah, that's sunny.
Vinny's up dancing right now.
I start twerking out here. Watch it.
Vinny, wow.
That's Tom.
I'm
So,
just
there you go. You can watch it right there.
Tom just tweaked the voice.
I don't know who it is.
Career
Honestly,
pathway.
I just know we have the
Sounds like
license for the song.
BizDoc
'Cause that's
Kendrick
all I care
Lamar
about.
mix.
So guys, if you're one that loves the brand, loves what we do, and you support it, we appreciate that. It means a lot to us. We want to see millions of people wearing a Future Looks Bright gear at a time where it's a lot of people are selling bitterness, entitlement, negativity, divisiveness. We want to find a way to bring people together and just bring the truth to you to the best of our abilities. And if you're someone that wants to see the brand grow more and you're proud to wear the brand, you're going out there in the mall, you go and shop, you go to work, you're wearing Future Looks Bright gear, you'd be amazed how many conversations are being started because of it. So go to vtmerch.com, go to the hat section, Rob, if you can show it. When you go to vtmerch.com, go to the hat section, and whatever hats you pick, you have to pick the 5th one as a signed one, and then that'll be included in the bundle. Go to vtmerch.com, place the order for yourself, your wife, your kids, your son, your husband. Give it to them as gifts or have different ways to wear hats. You got many different selections. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.